We are at the GovWare Security Conference here in Singapore. Now, Singapore is a large port with ships constantly lined up, waiting to dock. We've never covered maritime security before, but these ships have sophisticated networks on board that are vulnerable to attacks, just like any critical infrastructure. Let's take a look at some possible exploits.
Secure Ninja.
Hi everyone, it's Andrew from SecureNinjaTV again, and we're in Singapore at GovWare. We're here to talk to Rana. Rana, you're an old friend of the show. Welcome back to SecureNinjaTV. Where did we meet first?
Black Hat, Middle East and Africa in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia.
Excellent. Now you're still with Red Alert, and you're also supporting Athena Dynamics today. We're in the port city of Singapore. Tell us why maritime security is so important around Singapore.
Certainly, Andrew. Maritime activities are very relevant to Singapore as a very major port destination. And as a major activity, it's important that we discuss the cybersecurity risks and the concerns associated with maritime cyber.
I see you have a mock-up of a port here in front of us. What would we be looking at?
So today at GovWare, we're going to be demonstrating multiple attacks that the attacker can target different components of the ship.
Excellent. Different ship systems. Absolutely. All right, shall we go and have a look? All right, Rana, here's attack number 1. Do you want to explain what's going to happen, please?
Certainly, Andrew. What we have here is the electronic chart display information system, also the ECDIS, which is a very core component of the navigation system within a ship. What we're trying to do is we are trying to change course as the attackers executing this particular attack. So here we have a malicious USB stick with the payload in it, which should be able to, upon successful execution, be able to change course and destination of the ship.
Oh, excellent. So you're going to insert the USB. This is the attacker's laptop, if you like, but this is what the captain's going to see.
Exactly.
All right, you want to go ahead and give it a go?
Sure.
Okay, USB inserted, and we should see the payload execute.
What you can see here is the payload being executed on its own with the USB stick inserted into the machine. So what you see here is that the attacker is able to change course and destination of the ship, and what you see here in this particular machine is what the ship crew sees, where in their system the ship is still headed in its original direction.
Okay, so the captain sees the laptop, but this is the attacker, and we've set a new destination, and the ship is on its way. And if there's no landmarks, then the captain and the crew wouldn't even know.
That's right, Andrew.
Excellent. Well, shall we look at attack number 2? Absolutely. Now, the second one is not really a cyber attack as such. It's really a physical attack, correct?
That's correct, yes. So the point of all these attacks that we're exhibiting at GovWare is to create awareness among the different groups about the attacks that exist today. So what we're doing today is we're showing attacks against different components of a ship and how the human interaction and the human element plays an important part, just as much as all the defense technologies does. Yes.
Okay, so what are we going to show here?
The attack here is on the ballast water management system, which is the BWMS, which actually ensures that the ship is stable and balanced. What you see here is with the ballast tank, with both the values in both chambers being the same, it ensures that the water level or the liquid level in the ballast tank is the same and is equal, which ensures that the ship is stable.
Excellent. And what could a physical attacker do?
So we're assuming that a physical attacker has insider access to the bridge, where he or she might be able to get control of the actual system. So this is the control panel of the ballast water management system, where the attacker will be able to take control of the system. And what you see here is the values in each of these LEDs is increasing, which means that the amount of water that's there in each of these tanks is increasing, which can cause the ship to capsize.
Okay, so that would require a physical presence on the ship, but it is still, a very, very, very critical vulnerability.
Exactly, that's exactly what it is. And you'd be able to see very subtle movements in this model of the ship that we have up here as well, to illustrate what the attacker could possibly do in an actual vessel.
Excellent. Well, I can tell you that balancing of the ship does not look healthy at all. So excellent. Good demonstration. All right, shall we talk about attack number 3?
Certainly, Andrew. With the help of my team member here, Marvin is going to help introduce and to talk about this particular attack.
Okay, so Marvin, would you like to step forward, please? Do you want to explain what Marvin is doing, please?
The attack here is on the engine control room. The engine control room has got the controls to the engine, as the name suggests, and the rudder of the ship. What Marvin is doing here is, we are assuming that this is the attacker's machine who has access to the network and is able to plug the attacker's machine into the control system and the control environment.
So what protocols are being used?
In this particular attack, we are using the OPC UA protocol, which is the OPC Unified Architecture. What Marvin is doing is pretending to be the attacker, where the attacker has control of the ship's rudder system, and what you can see on the attacker's machine is the OPC UA client, which shows the values and the controls of each of the components of the rudder and the engines.
Okay, and what attack are we going to do?
What the attacker would be doing is changing course of the ship. And what you can see here is the rudder changing its course. It's actually moving right now, which means that the attack is successful.
Excellent. All right, so I guess in this case the protocol has not got authentication enabled. Big problem in many SCADA systems.
Right. Like many other protocols, there are mechanisms in place, but they're not in use.
Yeah, excellent. Well, Rana and Marvin, thank you very much. Rana, that's been an awesome display of technology and hacking. Hopefully we catch you again sometime on SecureNinjaTV.
Thank you very much, Andrew. Thank you for coming.
Hey guys, thanks so much for watching. Please remember to subscribe, to like and to turn on notifications, because you never know where we're going to be next. I'm Andrew Howard for SecureNinjaTV. Talk to you again soon.